sisters born from the womb of India's travel treasure. The Northeast. Nature's basket. Oh, wildlife. Remembering festivals, temples and monasteries, history, eco-friendly handicrafts, adventure, spirituality, traditional culture and cuisines. All wrapped up in 8 states, connected seamlessly by air, rail, road and even water. Roads, secure, smooth and serene, spread across 2.6 lakh kilometers. Gateway to the world's largest democracy through 5 borderline countries: Myanmar, Bhutan, China, Nepal, Bangladesh. 294 flights every week. All 7 national carriers and international carrier Truk frequent the northeast skies. Daily, bi-weekly and alternate day trains keep the northeast railway tracks bustling. Airbnb has identified the northeast as a high potential area for providing homely accommodation. Over 600 listings are already on the site. Some of the finest hotels making their presence in the Northeast, like the Taj and Radisson. Red carpet welcome to blue skies and green environment. Starting alphabetically with the extreme north, gateway to serenity, Arunachal Pradesh. The last Shangri-La, spread across 83,000 square kilometers. It houses a unique topography of peaks as high as 7,000 meters at Kangte, picturesquely interspersed with numerous river valleys dissecting its precipitous terrain. Experience the serenity of nature amidst a land of art, artisans and artifacts. There lies a good gain if you bargain. A place for the quiet and the quite active. Iconic sites, some created by man and some by man's creator, with a special care for the rare. A must-visit would be Kettle Lake at Sila in Tawang district, Sakteng Wildlife Sanctuary, the Namsai district, the Wakrao Lake and Changlang. 2 out of every 3 in this state are literate and most speak English. Then, the absolutely awesome Assam. The land of Bihu dance, tea and silk, where the Brahmaputra is the lifeline to its 80,000 square kilometers of land, where adventure can be wild, be it on land or on water. A cup of tea as you tee off in the tea gardens while living in the heritage bungalows. Assam is a picture of serenity, whether you row, flow, explore, or bow. It's a different planet, quite literally. Join in the community activities, weaving, fishing, and to top it all, the delicious, authentic Assamese cuisine. And if shopping is your fancy, then Fancy Bazaar is your calling. The government is committed to improving infrastructure, aiming to triple tourist footfalls in the coming 5 years, stressing on the 4 T's: tradition, talent, trade, and technology, to develop the 5th T, tourism. The Assam government boosted its marketing efforts through their matinee idol brand ambassador Priyanka Chopra. Must visit would be Kamakhya Temple, Kaziranga and Manas National Park, Majuli, the largest freshwater island, and of course, the hill station of Haflong. Moving ahead, think of the jewel of India. Think Manipur. It's different in every which way, mostly at the crossroads of Asian and economic cultural exchange for 25 centuries, connecting the Indian subcontinent to Southeast Asia, enabling migration of people, cultures, and religions. Daily flights to Imphal bring you to this state of sports and sporting inhabitants. A canvas for any painter, where there's music in every step. Actually, Manipur is truly a great sport. It's a privilege to see what you will never see beyond its boundary. Caves with lime, valleys that chime, amidst nature sublime. Don't forget to catch a glimpse of the authentic Manipuri dance, the best expression of this agrarian society. Next stop is the mesmerizing Meghalaya. Translated as the abode in the clouds, where the world's beauty caves in, quite literally, only to exit into the gaiety of the famous Garo, Khasi and Jaintia hills, all dancing to different tunes of grandeur and revelry. It's festival time all the time. The mountainous yet geologically rich topography, dotted with Archean rock formations, interspersed by several rivers, where deep gorges have created beautiful waterfalls. Yes, it's a place you can truly fall for, as you bridge your differences with nature's offerings, where even the forests are sacred and lakes pristine.
Maybe 40 years after 35 years.
English is well spoken in this land, nicknamed as the Scotland of the East by the British. A part of Assam until 1972, this state uniquely follows the matrilineal system, where lineage and inheritance are traced through women. Quite defining at a time when the country itself is pushing for women empowerment. This is India's wettest region, majority of which is forested, and it embodies the most noteworthy biodiversity of mammals, birds and plants. On to Mizoram, the songbird of the Northeast. Sparse in population, but dense in horticulture and bamboo farming. Uniquely split through the middle by the Tropic of Cancer, this landlocked state houses as many as 21 major hill ranges which rise between rivers and lakes, where you find raw beauty in a refined environment. This is where the heart soars, and with it, the countless birds. The place where everything remains pleasant, the people, the climate, and the architecture. Actually, almost everything, where there's plenty that is rare, be it the beast or the feast. A land of creations and creativity, a great symbol of life's ups and downs. The Chimtuipi River, making its way through deep forests, is a sight to behold. Higher north to Nagaland, the land of festivals. Low on population and area, but high in spirits. This land of 16 tribes, each separated by custom, language, and dress, yet joined by English and Christianity, bearing testimony of the great Indian democracy. A true photographer's delight, the place where your camera could actually run out of storage space. Steeped in history and ancient myths, where the tribe is the vibe and celebration the tradition, with tales of bravado and sacrifice all through its insurgent past, now perfectly peaceful, yet economically re-energized. It is home to the most hospitable people who lift your spirits in more ways than one. And some crafts which really come handy. And if the shopper isn't really sold, there are enough sights to behold and faith to uphold. From the wild move to the wilderness, where you can drown your sorrows in the smile of nature, in Sikkim, India's tiniest state, large in royalty, its erstwhile kingdom being founded on the Silk Road, and now having shown great adaptability and progression to become multi-ethnic and multilingual, and India's most environmentally conscious state, remarkably converting its entire agriculture to organic in a little over a decade. India's least populated state produces its maximum and the world's second largest produce of cardamom. Escape to the most scenic landscape. It's like drama in real life. Home to the Himalayas, scaling heights, is the trekker's fight and a pilgrim delight. Get your monthly dose of vitamin D for free as you pass through a blossoming spree. End the cool trip with a hot dip. And finally, a peek into nature's paradise. Here on earth, in Tripura. Steeped in mythology, this landlocked state has 5 anticlinal ranges of hills running through it, making for great viewing all through its tropical savanna climate. Home to India's highest number of primate species, this agrarian state remains a pilgrim's delight, where life becomes a silent prayer and work is worship. Steeped in royal history, mythology, and religion, an archaeologist's treasure with an architect's pleasure. Where both heights and depths can be reached. And don't miss the green tea as you amble through the commonly found bamboo and cane tracts. Multiple languages, traditions, and cultures, with one universal language of love, peace, and progress. Experience, explore, entertain.